Hello fellow cinema enthusiasts, my name is Christina and welcome to another Let's Get Reelz movie review. Today I am so excited. I am reviewing my all-time absolute favorite movie, Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. If you are unfamiliar with Indiana Jones, who is the greatest movie character ever, I absolutely love him. He is an archaeologist, he's played by Harrison Ford, but he is like an adventurous archaeologist. He doesn't just sit behind a desk, he goes out and he beats the crap out of people and he goes on these absolutely awesome adventures. Raiders of the Lost Ark is the first in the Indiana Jones series and it is just so much fun. The movie starts off with Indiana in the Amazon and he's looking for an idol, which he gets, and he just narrowly escapes, just like he always does in his movies. And his nemesis in archaeology, Belloc, is there with the natives and he takes it away from Indy. He was so close to having it. Indiana Jones is also a professor of archaeology at a college, and his family friend Brody works at the college too, and Brody goes into Indy's classroom one day and tells him that there are men waiting to speak to him, and these men want Indy to go after the Ark of the Covenant, which once held the 10 Commandments. The reason the men come to him too is because the Nazis are looking for the Ark of the Covenant in Egypt, and the foremost professor or foremost, expert in the Ark of the Covenant, Abner Ravenwood, was Indiana's teacher, and also his former girlfriend, Marion Ravenwood, played by Karen Allen, her father, and he has to go find Abner so that he can try and stop the Nazis. Marion is living and working in a bar, I believe in Nepal, so he goes and he gets her. She's not too happy to see him again because he just really dumped her and just left, and she's been holding a grudge against him for a really long time. The reason Indy needs to find Marion as well is because she has this piece that's supposed to go on a staff to help guide them in the right direction to where the Ark of the Covenant is. And they do get it and they go into Egypt. Belloc has been the chief archaeologist helping out the Nazis, and Indy's friend Sala has been helping them out. Indy and Sala find where the Ark is located. It's not really buried, it's in this big tomb, and they're so close to getting it. Belloc and the Nazis come and they try and bury Indy and Marion alive, but that doesn't work. And it's this whole big adventure. I'm not going to give more of the plot away if you haven't seen it, which if you haven't, what's wrong with you? Raiders is such a great movie. The idea of Indiana Jones and the fact that he's this adventurous archaeologist is just so freaking cool. I absolutely love the idea. I'm a really big history nerd. I love archaeology, and I think everybody is super interested in like the Ark of the Covenant, that kind of story, and it's just such a great movie. Of course there's action, of course there's drama, there's comedy mixed in with this. There's a lot of really great lines in this movie, and all the actors, Harrison Ford, Karen Allen, everybody, they're just so great. And this movie was directed by Steven Spielberg and was created with George Lucas, who of course did Star Wars. So you have a really top-notch movie right here. One of the reasons I love Raiders of the Lost Ark so much is the character Marion Ravenwood. This woman is the HBIC, the ultimate HBIC, head bitch in charge. She is just such a tough cookie. I absolutely love her. I think she's so great. She gives Indiana Jones a piece of her mind right off the bat, and she punches him. I mean, that's kind of like her introduction. We see her in the bar in Nepal. Our introduction to this character is her drinking this bigger guy under the table and winning this contest and winning money. Like, I don't think an introduction to a character could get any better. This is just, oh God, she's just great. And she has such an awesome attitude. She really is just she can fend for herself. She's so cool. Harrison Ford, nobody could have played Indiana Jones better. He is this iconic character. He is just incredible. He's so perfect for this role. He looks awesome in the costume of this leather jacket, this hat, and like just the way he carries himself, the way he runs around, the way he looks. Like, this is just like, you know, the best character. He was best actor for this role. And there's nothing really more I can say without sounding like I'm just stuttering. I'm like so in awe of Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. He's great, and I'm so happy that Steven Spielberg did go with Harrison Ford, because there was a lot of other actors that were up for it, such as Tom Selleck, and I don't think it would have worked as well if Harrison Ford had not been cast to play Indiana Jones. He just made it. He was the best choice, and you know, he plays two of the most iconic movie characters ever, Han Solo and Indiana Jones. I'm going to give you a little insight into my life here. My family and I are so obsessed with Indiana Jones. That was the only character we could all agree on that we really, really liked, that we named the dog after the character.
Indiana Bones. Always knew someday you'd come walking back through my door.
And I'm sure you can hear all that insane barking in the background. That is Indiana Bones giving her seal of approval on this review, if you will. So that was my review of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. I can't say how much I love this movie any more than I possibly have. I can watch this movie all the time. The story never gets old. All the lines never get old. Just everything about it is so, so perfect. And if you haven't seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, you are missing something so important in your life, and you are absolutely nuts. Go watch this movie as soon as you can. If you liked my review / rambling of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, give this review a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below if you have seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, and if you just want to talk about Indiana Jones, if you want to just go on and on and on about how awesome Marion Ravenwood is, whatever. Leave those in the comments below. And also in the comments, if you have any suggestions of what I should watch next, it can be any kind of movie, also leave those there down in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.